Darth Vader, and the Chocolate Factory. When Willy Wonka, the eccentric owner of the largest chocolate factory in the galaxy, announces a contest to find 5 golden tickets hidden in chocolate bars and offers a tour of his factory as the prize, the entire galaxy is abuzz with excitement. Children and adults alike search frantically for the coveted tickets, and when 4 are finally found, the race is on to find the last one. Darth Vader, a powerful Sith Lord, is determined to win the tour at any cost. When he learns that a young child has found the final golden ticket, he will stop at nothing to get it for himself, even if it means using the dark side of the Force to eliminate his competition. With the help of his loyal stormtroopers, Vader tracks down the child and takes the golden ticket by force. Now, he is one of the 5 lucky winners who will get to tour Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and experience its wonders firsthand. Accompanied by his stormtroopers, Vader travels to the factory, eager to see the wonders within. As they tour the factory, Wonka unveils incredible inventions and delectable treats, but also warns Vader to beware, as misbehaving children will be punished. Despite Wonka's warnings, Vader finds himself tempted to succumb to the dark side, and he must decide whether to follow his own desires or to do what is right. As the tour of the chocolate factory continued, the other children found it increasingly difficult to resist their own temptations. He begins by manipulating the other children, who have found golden tickets, and using his powers to alter their thoughts and actions. He tempts Augustus Gloop with visions of the chocolate river, knowing that the young boy will be unable to resist the temptation. When Augustus sticks his head in the flowing chocolate and drinks deeply, despite Wonka's warning not to, Vader is ready. With a flick of his lightsaber, he severs the pipes, causing Augustus to be sucked up into the machinery and disappear from sight. Next, Vader turns his attention to Violet Beauregard, the gum-chewing girl who never pays attention. He whispers suggestions into her ear, urging her to ignore Wonka's warning about the experimental gum she has been given and pop it into her mouth. As expected, Violet ignores the warning and chews the gum, turning into a giant blueberry as a result. Veruca Salt, the spoiled and entitled daughter of a wealthy industrialist, is the next target of Vader's manipulation. He uses the Force to plant the idea in her head that she must have one of the trained squirrels that are sorting through the nuts. When Wonka refuses to give her one, Veruca throws a tantrum and Vader seizes the opportunity. With a swift strike of his lightsaber, he cuts the rope holding the garbage chute open, and Veruca is sent tumbling down into the depths of the factory. With the other children out of the way, Vader is free to focus on his own temptation as he is faced with the unforgettable sights and smells of the chocolate room. The room is filled with chocolate fountains, chocolate waterfalls, and mountains of chocolate, and Vader finds it nearly impossible to resist. But he knows that if he indulges his own greed, he will suffer the same fate as the other misbehaving children. As the tour moves on, Wonka leads the group to a room filled with fizzy lifting drinks, bubbly beverages that have the power to lift a person off the ground. Wonka warns the group not to drink too many, as the effects can be unpredictable, but one of the children, Mike TV, can't resist and guzzles down several bottles. Vader uses the Force to distract Mike and steal the remaining bottles, ensuring that he will be the only one who can drink them. As the tour came to an end, Wonka revealed that only one child had passed the test and proven themselves worthy of the grand prize. To Vader's surprise, it was he who had proven himself to be the most deserving, and Wonka invited him to take over the factory as his apprentice. Overjoyed at the prospect of learning the secrets of the chocolate factory and working with Wonka, Vader eagerly accepted the offer. However, as he prepared to leave the factory, he was confronted by Wonka, who had one final test for him. Wonka revealed that he had been watching Vader closely throughout the tour, and he knew that Vader had been tempted to take a sip of the fizzy lifting drinks. Darth Vader was shocked and ashamed, but he knew that he couldn't deny the truth. He admitted to Wonka that he had been tempted, but he had ultimately resisted the temptation and did what was right. Wonka, pleased with Vader's honesty and integrity, congratulated him and formally invited him to become his apprentice. Together, Vader and Wonka created the most incredible and delicious chocolates the galaxy had ever seen, and Vader became the greatest chocolatier the world had ever known. And as he looked back on his journey through the chocolate factory, he was grateful for the lessons he learned, and the strength he found within himself to resist temptation and do what is right.